You are now in the Black Box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka VJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Snake with Nip Hussle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spider Loke. You know I'm in the Black Box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. This show is a blessing to be back in the Black Box as we blow a succession. The constant, continuous, consistent content creation campaign continues. Those are the 7 C's. As we navigate these, I am the captain of the ship, SPI Easty, a.k.a. VJ Keyway, Mr. 1597 himself, your very own host of the R&R Hour, Random Reactions. And we're going to 504 Street Stories. Title is The Truth About the Big U and Nipsey Hussle FaceTime call that Loose Lips lied about. With no further ado, let's see what Loose Lips says neighborhood Nip the Crip has been up to.
Big U, that when you heard about him, you didn't want to cross him, and he had a reputation for being a really tough person.
Wack 100 has been on an anti-Big U campaign for the last several years, and he's still butthurt about whatever Big U did to him a few years back.
LA County prosecutors are laying out their case against the man charged in the killing of Grammy award-winning rapper Nipsey Hussle.
This dude, Loose Cannon. Did you see this Loose Cannon interview with Wack and Adam 22 on No Joke?
Nah, I ain't see it.
There is no such FaceTime video call between the fake Loose Cannon and Big U.
Los Angeles Mayor Eric Garcetti has confirmed Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle was killed in a shooting outside his clothing store in Los Angeles.
All that lying because you can't come back to the section. Come on, man. All the homies, niggas said you's a goof troop.
Rapper Nipsey Hussle was shot. 2 others were hurt in a shooting here in L.A. This is a live picture where you can see fans gathered outside a store owned by the artist. The shooting was reported around 3:20 p.m.
Wow, why do you think Nip would have said something like that?
I don't know. I just figured that he knew he was going to die.
Stand clear. Push to shock.
There are lies, and then there are the kind of lies that risk tearing apart legacies. This is the story of how one man, Tremaine Ashley Williams, better known as the fake Loose Cannon, falsely implicated Big U in the death of Nipsey Hussle, and how the truth unraveled, exposing a tangled web of deception, YouTube theatrics, and betrayal. It all started with a FaceTime claim, one that would ignite outrage. The fake Loose Cannon took to YouTube, calmly and confidently telling the world that Big U FaceTimed him 30 minutes before Nipsey Hussle's death, supposedly alerting him that Nipsey had been shot. The implication? That Big U knew ahead of time that maybe, just maybe, he was involved.
What the fuck are you talking about, cuz?
Nip told you that?
Yeah, so it was like 30 minutes before he died.
Well, how did he tell you? Through a text or what happened?
No, phone call. He called me.
Wow, why do you think Nip would have said something like that?
I don't know. I just figured that he knew he was going to die.
It's like Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, sick, so I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey, and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone, and I...
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
To the streets, that kind of...
I always just like to make it my business to iterate. Dude did not even have Nipsey's number at that time in his life. He was trying to get in touch with Nipsey through me on my mama. Matter of fact, I choose my low.
I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas.
Accusation isn't just reckless, it's dangerous. Eugene Big U Henley, a community figure, mentor, and former Rolling 60s Crip, suddenly found himself in the middle of a conspiracy he never asked for. But Big U wasn't the only one wrapped up in this. Wack 100, a loud and controversial figure on the West Coast hip-hop scene, co-signed the lie. He didn't just believe it, he promoted it. But the story started to unravel quickly. Enter Alex Alonso, veteran of street TV, a veteran of the game and no stranger to verifying hood truths from hood tales. Alex did what few YouTubers do these days, real journalism. He went fact by fact, hour by hour, and piece by piece. The result? Total collapse of the FaceTime narrative.
Are you one of those persons that has been waiting since February of 2024 for the fake loose cannon to drop that FaceTime video between him and Big U that he claimed he recorded on March 31st, 2019, on the same day Nipsey Hussle was killed by Eric Holder? Well, I'm going to show you how that FaceTime video never existed, and I'm going to provide you with enough ammunition to take Wack 100 up on that $100,000 bet.
The first blow came from Gigi, the actual wife of the fake loose cannon. In a stunning interview, she said it plainly. He was in bed with me that morning.
Now, you were with Termaine on the day that Nipsey Hussle got shot, March 31st, 2019.
Yes.
Where were you guys at on that day?
2980 Garrettson Avenue, Corona, California, in the bed, laying down.
And when
we were preparing for we were having a pool party at our house that we were staying at currently during that time.
Not only that, his twin brother stepped forward, revealing that he was the one who called the fake loose cannon to tell him about Nipsey's death.
Brother Jermaine that called him up and let him know that Nipsey Hussle was shot. The homies didn't call him. Now, do you remember where you were at on March 31st, 2019 when you first heard that Nip got shot?
Yeah, I was at my house. You know, I heard about it like right real time, and then I called my brother about it. Like, hey, check this out. This is what was, you know, said.
At FaceTime from Big U, well, it never happened. But the fake loose cannon did not stop there. In a desperate attempt to validate his lie, he and Wack 100 uploaded a fake cease and desist letter to YouTube, a forged document they claimed was from Big U, trying to block the so-called footage. Even more shocking, they hired a woman to
They went from playing them fake weak plays together to playing on each other now. That's crazy.
pretend to be Big U's attorney just to sell the lie deeper, a scripted performance to give their story legal weight. But here's what actually really did happen. Big U did send a cease and desist, not to the fake loose cannon, but to Adam 22 and No Jumper, demanding they take down the video where the lie was spread. It was a legal line in the sand. Stop giving liars a platform or face consequences.
So everybody knows I got a cease and desist about the loose cannon interview that I did with Wack 100, and a cease and desist showed up from the one and only. Never thought my life would go in this direction. Never thought I would be getting a legal notice from the big man.
That was for this noise right here.
Interview that I did with Wack 100, and a cease and desist showed up from the one and only. Never thought my life would go in this direction. Never thought I would be getting a legal notice from
What the f was that? Oh, wow.
The big man himself.
Oh,
big
yeah, I just seen
you.
Big U said he ain't feeling that
Big
shit.
Lucifer.
Big
Is that a diss? I think that's a whack term. I don't want to say that. But I get the cease and desist. And so at first, I'm taking it as a joke. I'm thinking, you know, this is stupid. I'm a member of the press. I can interview whoever I want. Whoever I interview can say whatever the fuck they want. And I'm just thinking, you know, it's not a big deal. I'm protected as a member of the media, etc. I send it to my legal team. They basically said that as far as these kind of cases go, where on one end you have libel, where you're basically smearing somebody's name and like putting accusations on them that could damage their business, etc. And then on the other side, you have free speech.
Yeah.
They said they think that there's.
Notice how Agent 22 speaks on behalf of his attorney to the public. But holding on it, loose lips Coochie Cannon want you to believe the attorneys, they had attorneys speaking for themselves. all these fraudulent fake attorneys.
There's a significant chance that if I went to court about this, I could prevail, but it could potentially be a lengthy legal battle, and that from their legal perspective, when you have free speech over here and libel over here, or defamation or whatever word I'm attempting to use, our case is a little bit closer to the defamation side.
Cornered, Wack 100 tried to switch sides. In newer interviews, he claimed he knew it was fake all along and that he was setting Loose up the entire time.
Come to find out, the cease and desist that went to Urban Flicks was from Gigi. Had nothing to do with Big U.
Right, they think you was lining him up. I'm like, what? No, that was Wack's friend.
Act, listen to me. I lined his bitch ass up day one because he came to line me up.
Imagine the only consequence that Loose Lips has suffered is incarceration. So he's admitting to lining him up. He didn't line him up to get robbed, not beat up, not slapped. He didn't line him up for no head up squabble. He didn't line him up in his broad. He didn't line him up for a bad business deal. He didn't line him up to get embarrassed in any type of obscure, miscellaneous fashion. But he is admitting to lining him up. Wow.
Wait, what?
The fuck you think you playing with, little boy?
Wait, so
Nigga,
you knew from day one he was lining you up?
Day one. Nigga, I got the call. This nigga finna come at you, Wack. Boom, 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 boom. Act, the nigga did a whole diss campaign on me in 2021. I had never heard of the nigga. Didn't even know who the fuck he was. When that didn't work, bro, this is real shit.
Supposedly they were trying to say that you told him to make the diss song.
Fuck no.
Oh.
But that's another lie you told. You told that trying to cover up while you was sitting up under that talk so bad about you. Oh, my mama, queerdo. And Wackademics allow him just to get tangled up in this yarn of buffoonery. And he uses his logic that is supposedly so supreme to act like, oh, I understand where you're coming from, knowing that's some bullshit.
So the nigga had people calling me when I wouldn't respond. Hey, could we pay you? Could you ask Gigi? Gigi was married to the nigga at the time. She said, Wack, it would drive him crazy that you would ignore him. I know you didn't know this nigga. I watched him do it, and I ignored him.
But the internet never forgets. Clips resurfaced where Wack offered to bet money that everything the fake Loose Cannon said was true. That's not how setups work. That's called riding shotgun on a lie.
Okay, but you realize that some very, very serious allegations were made during that interview.
So what?
And a lot of them don't really seem to stand up.
Luke, how you know? You a white boy.
I've seen a lot of evidence to the contrary.
You seen what? What you see?
Lining him up wearing his jersey, though. Look at Lil Mom. He just trying to make it sound like that in the aftermath. He know he's surprised. Oh, my mama. But if you did line him up, the only consequence he has suffered is incarceration. You got him, book him, down him.
I tell you what, Adam, you're a wealthy man. I'll front the 100. You put up 100,000, I have Loose pull up. If he ain't got what he say he got, I'll pay you 100. If he do, you give me 100.
I'm not really trying to be the guy who decides exactly what happened or didn't happen.
Stop trying to discredit something that you can't. But what we can do, hold on, Adam. I'll front the 100 for Loose. If he ain't got it, I'll lose that. If he got what he say he got, you pay. We got a bet?
This wasn't just a clout-chasing YouTube moment. It was a dangerous narrative, a reckless attempt to tie Big U, a known figure, to the tragic assassination of Nipsey Hussle. The people affected? Nipsey's family, his kids, the community he uplifted, and the man wrongly accused of orchestrating the hit, Big U. The fake Loose Cannon, Tremaine Ashley Williams, has no real affiliation with the industry figures he pretends to know. He took the identity of a respected name and used it to chase views. Behind the camera, he's just another internet character using lies, impersonation, and drama as currency. As the truth came out, the fake Loose Cannon's credibility tanked. tanked. Even Wack 100 began distancing himself despite previously riding hard for the lie. But the damage was done. Nipsey's name was dragged into drama that his family never asked for, and Big U had.
As he walked up to that door, he looked taller than the motherfucker. The door looked just small. Oh, wow.
The damage was done. Nipsey's name was dragged into drama that his family.
The closer he got, the smaller the door looked. I mean, he looked to the door, but as he walked up, that angle had him look like he was walking taller than the damn near building.
Never asked for, and Big U had to defend himself against accusations based on pure fiction. In the end, all the receipts, all the testimonies, all the timestamps, they point to one conclusion. There was no FaceTime call. The lie was made up. Period. It was never about justice. It was never about Nipsey. It was about clout and defaming the name of Big U. This is the cost of letting fake narratives run unchecked. We live in an era where YouTube and IG Live are used as courtrooms, but the damage done is all too real. Nipsey Hussle's legacy isn't a playground for views, and Big U, he deserves the truth to be loud. If you believe the truth matters, share this video, because the next time it might be your name that the internet lies on. So where
Tupac of my generation, Pac was highly intelligent, but in our culture, street culture, especially his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, what we're trying to solve involved?
Mathematical move, marathon, and making moves taken. The heartbreaking news made major breaking news. Nephews, nieces, siblings, seeds, stay confused. Waking up shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fool's. Chosen child from the now stakes is huge. Snakes and fake style in the gate, it's too late to choose. Violent visions gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Jews don't die, we multiply. I ain't make the rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise, I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoes. Jesus to the generation, you never say me on my babies. What beautiful gift Pluto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides price? I couldn't view the slides twice, cuz they crucified Christ.
Like with Nip Hussle, big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga Spider Low.
Spider Low, nigga. Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke. Spider Loke, huh? Nate Blood on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, cred.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!